Hello everyone, welcome back to Verine's Everything. Today I am going to show you how to make a Jamaican favorite. It's fried flitters with saltfish. Okay, as you can see here, I have all of the ingredients prepped and ready to go. Now, just to let you guys know that this is a dish that takes a lot of prepping. So you have to spend a little bit of time in the kitchen to get it done perfect. Okay, now as you guys can see, I have about 2 cups of flour, 1.5 to 2 cups of flour here. I have some more extra flour in case I need it when I'm making the dough. I have some saltfish, which I soak overnight for 2 days, and then I heat up some water, pour it over the saltfish, let it soak for about a minute, and then I scrape off the skin, and then I debone it, and this is what I have. I have some chopped up red pepper, some yellow pepper, and just know you can use green pepper if you like it. I didn't have any green pepper today, so I didn't use it. I have some nice scotch bonnet pepper. I have a little bit of yellow, red, and green. This is going to give it a good, nice, yummy flavor. I have some chopped up garlic, some chopped up thyme, chopped up onion. Today, I'm not using any scallion because I don't have any on hand. You just use what you have. I have some chopped up tomato, and I have the spices that I already blend together. Now I'm going to show you the spices I use, and you can use whatever spices you choose. I'm going to be adding a little bit of curry powder. It gives it a notch, it kicks it up a notch. I'm telling you, when you're making flitters, you should try add a little bit of curry powder. Today I'm using the Irie curry powder. I'm using a little bit of black pepper, don't name garlic powder. This stuff is good. A little bit of Caribbean season, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of Maggi all-purpose season, and so now guys, I'm going to add all of my ingredients. So firstly, I'm adding the saltfish, and I like to use a lot of saltfish, and by the way, this saltfish is uncooked. I didn't boil it like some people boil the saltfish, but I just put some hot water on it, because remember, saltfish is already cooked. So all you need to do is add some boiling water onto the saltfish, take it apart, and add it into whatever you're cooking. Okay, so now I'm mixing up the saltfish into the flour, and I'm going to add my spices. I'm not sure if I'm going to add all of the spices because I don't want it too salty. Okay, I just want enough to give it that yummy, zesty, nice flavor. Okay, so I've added most of the powdered season. I'm gonna give that a little mix as well. I can't wait to dip into this. I haven't had this for a little bit now, and my taste buds is giving me is asking for Jamaican flitters. Okay guys, so now I'm going to add my garlic. I like using a lot of garlic in my food. This is about 4 cloves of garlic. I like adding the thyme like so. Sometimes I will take the thyme off the stem, but today I didn't have time. I just wanted to just chop it up and add it. Now I'm adding the red pepper, the yellow pepper, and you can use the amount that you think is best for you. Like for me, I just cut up 1/4 of a red pepper and 1/4 of a yellow pepper, and a little piece of red green and yellow scotch bonnet pepper, and I want it peppery. And guys, one tip, because scotch bonnet pepper is very hot, so you need to take out the seed, because the seed makes it hot. And ooh, look at this. I like using a lot of onion in my fritters when I'm doing it, because guess what, it gives it a lot of flavor to kill. I'm gonna put some tomato in there, and I'm gonna mix up this. Here we go. I have my tomato. I'm going to give it another mix, guys. Maybe I should have used a little bigger container. I didn't realize I would get so much in here. So I'm just gonna mix this around, and you know, just keep mixing until it looks the way you want it. Okay, and I'm using a little bit more veggie than flour, because I'm just watching my flour intake. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit more flour in it because I think it needs some more. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to add some water. The mixer, pour my water. Okay, I'm going to slowly add the water to this. Okay, so I'm adding the water and I'm turning it. And guys, you don't want it to be too runny. Okay, you just want it to be nice and thick. Okay, and you keep adding the water. Wow, I didn't think I was going to get so much mixture, so I'm trying not to mess up the countertop, so bear with me. I'm gonna mix this. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at the mixture. It's coming out really good. Look at that, and I'm gonna keep mixing until all of the flour is mixed into the veggie. Now I think I need some more water, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Mixing. And remember, you gotta mix out all of the flour. Okay. And it has to come to a thick batter. I would say a dough, just like a thick dough, just like when you're baking bread. I don't know if you guys bake bread, but that's how you want it to look. Look at that, nice and thick. It's coming down. Just a couple more seconds, and then we're done. Okay, guys, while I'm mixing up this, I'm going to turn up my my stove a little bit. I have the frying pan warming on the stove, so I'm just going to turn it up a little bit because I want to do one batch and show you guys what it looks like, because this takes a little bit of time to prepare, and so I'm not going to do the whole batch today. I'm just going to do half of the batch on camera and the other half off. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh my god, almost mixing, almost finished mixing out. Look at that, look at the color. Look how beautiful the color is. And the spices is salty, so you don't really have to add any salt. And also the saltfish is salt as well, so today I didn't add any salt. I tried to cook with as less salt or no salt as possible. Now look at that, guys. Look at that. That's exactly how I want it. I don't want it to be too runny. Maybe a little bit more water. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in the sink. Off my hand. Okay. And this looks like it can work. It looks great. Okay, so So this is how you want your butter to come out. Not too runny and not too thick. Just give it another spin. There you go. Look at that. This is going to be yummy. Mix it in a little bit more. And there you go. Okay. So come over here. So now, guys, I'm going to switch over to the stove. Yeah, I think my frying pan is hot. So now I'm going to pour some oil in there. Okay, and I'm gonna let that heat up for a little bit more. I'm just gonna turn up the stove a little bit more. Let it heat up, and then I'm gonna turn it back down. Okay, so my oil is heating up, guys. I didn't fry the flitters in a Dutch pot today, but I find when you make it in a Dutch pot, it gives it a great flavor. So if you have a Dutch pot, you can go ahead and fry your flitters in the Dutch pot. Okay, now guys, look, it's bubbling up. Now I'm going to start adding my mixture. Okay, now I'm not going to make them very big. I'm going to make them medium size. Mix it up again, just make sure that everything mixes up, and as I said, I don't like it too runny. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of the flour mixture and I'm going to just place it into the pan like that. There you go. See, it's popping up. That means that the oil is hot. I'm going to do another one like so. And you have to give it a little space because you don't want it to stick onto each other. Now, another little one. There we go. That's 3. I'm going to see if I could fit maybe about 6 or 7 in here. There we go, guys. Another one. I'm just going to give it a little bit more. Push it down a little bit so that it can get some more. Okay. So we have 4 so far. This is going to be number 5. Number 6. You gotta be careful with this part. As I said, you don't want them to stick together. When my girlfriend comes over and I make this for them, oh my god, this is all they want to eat all night. They don't want the rest to eat the rest of the food because these are so yummy. And as I said, the curry powder, it gives it it kicks up the flavor. It makes it so delicious tasting. Okay, there you go, guys. Now we're gonna watch that fry. So as I was saying, the frying pan is a large size frying pan, so it holds about 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, it holds about 8. And I'm going to make this fry on both sides for about 10 to 15 minutes apart. Okay, I'm going to fry it on high heat, and I'm going to show you guys a little trick afterwards. Okay, so just watch that fry for a little bit. I'm going to drink my coffee while the fritters are frying. Okay, and you can use this for hors d'oeuvres. You can use it as a starter for if you're having a dinner party. You can use it as hors d'oeuvres starter. You can use it as an appetizer. You can just eat this by itself because it is so delicious with the saltfish and the nice Jamaican seasoning. The Scotch bonnet pepper is going to kick it up a notch. The curry flavor is going to kick it up a notch. It's and all the other spices that I put in there. So this is going to be a recipe that if you haven't tried it before, that I think you guys should try. Okay, over here I'm going to prep what I don't like a lot of oil, so I usually put paper towel in the bottom of my dish, because this is where I'm going to put the done ones in. When it's cooked, I'm going to just place them in here. Okay. Let that go for a little bit, guys. And guys, another thing. I have my stove right now, it's on 8, but I mean, if you wanted to take a little bit longer, for me right now, I like cooking the flitters on high heat. And then, as I said, I'm going to show you guys a little trick where I use a knife and like prick in the middle of the dough, and the oil and the heat is going to come through, so it's going to cook a little bit faster. As I said, about 7 to 10 minutes on both sides, and we're done. Just remember, the saltfish is cooked already, so you just want to cook the dough and the veggie. I mean, the veggie, you don't have to cook it for very long, and it's ready. Now guys, I'm gonna check these. Oh, see how it's coming on. Ooh, look at that. Look how beautiful these look. It's splashing up on it. Look how beautiful these look, guys. Wow. It's coming on. Looking nice. I like to hear the sound of that. I'm going to turn down the stove for a little bit now. I'm going to reduce the heat on it because they're cooking too fast. And this is the trick. I'm going to show you guys when I'm cooking chicken. If I'm doing Kentucky style chicken, I also do this. I cut some little holes into the dough so that the heat will evaporate through the dish a little bit faster, so it cooks faster. Look at that, guys. Oh my god. It's going to be good. Oh, I can't wait to have these. Okay. Clean up a little bit. This makes a lot of mess because it's frying and the oil is popping up. There we go, guys. I'm going to turn that again, and I'm going to prick the flitters. Let's see, that one can fry a little bit more. I'm going to switch it so that this one fries a little bit faster. Look at that, guys. So, you know what? I don't think it's even take 10 minutes. It's about 7 minutes. 7 to 8 minutes to do both sides. Look at it, it's almost done. Just want to make sure that the butter is fried and the heat is soaked too. Look at that, guys. This is a tip for you guys. And when I'm finished, I'm going to cut it and open it, and I'm going to show you guys that it's cooked. Okay, I'm going to let it simmer for a little bit more. I hold it close down on here. There you go. Okay, it's almost done. Let's continue watching that cook, guys. I'm just going to put these away and this is a piece of Jamaican heaven. I wish every nationality could try this dish because it is so delicious. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn it again. See how nice and brown they're getting? They're almost done. Turn again. Turn again. No, I like mine crispy. Some people don't like their fritters crispy, but I like the crispy taste in your mouth. It's good. And when I'm finished, I'm going to just put another batch in there and let it cook slowly. And I'm going to cut these open and show you guys that they are cooked. Now you don't have to take half an hour to cook fritters. Okay, reduce this again a little bit. Okay. Oh, look at that. Keep turning, guys. This one can move over there. This one can turn a bit. So you one tip also, another tip is to keep flipping them. Keep flipping the side. I get my dish ready. So I'm going to transfer them into. Okay, guys, we're almost done. Like that. Okay, this can fry a little bit more. And this. And that. And the inside is this. Okay, guys, it's simmering down a little bit more. We're almost done. Okay, remember to keep flipping. And then you can also, just to make sure that the inside is cooked proper, just push down on with them. Just push down on the dough a little bit, like so. Push down, just to make sure that the inside is soaked. But you know, we Caribbean, we like our stuff overcooked. We people from the Caribbean like our stuff overcooked. Okay, this one, guys, as you can see, this one looks like it's done. Okay, so I'm going to place them into here. The inside need to cook a little bit more. This one, guys. This one is done. Remember, guys, you can start on a high heat and then you reduce your heat. And remember to press down on the dough. Use a knife and cut into the dough. You don't have all day like me. I don't have all day. I just, you really don't need to spend that much time into the kitchen. Okay, look at this. This one is done. Okay, so that's number 3. This one is done. And you can tell, one way you can tell that they're done, guys, is to just look at that. Hold it over a little bit. If you see like a little bit of the flour coming through, look like that. You know it's not properly done. So I'm going to leave that in for a little bit. Look at the difference with this one. This one is done. Because there's nothing coming out of the middle. This one can stay a little bit longer. And also this one. Remember too, guys, that the saltfish, I didn't cook it, so you're gonna see the saltfish porking out. I just, as I said, soak the saltfish for 2 days straight because I don't like a lot of salt in my meals. I'm watching the intake of salt, and I soak it for a couple of days. I keep pouring off the water though, like every 8 hours or so. I pour off the water, the salted water from the saltfish, and then when I'm ready to cook it, I pour some warm water on it and let it soak for about a minute, and I cook. Look at that, guys, these are done. This is how I like them. I like them to be crispy and crunchy and yummy. Now look at that. Keep holding it over there. I'm going to add some more to the mixture, and I'm going to show you guys that these are cooked. Okay, so I'm going to turn back my stove up, and I'm going to add some more. And then remember, guys, you can even, like some people like to do the bite size. I'm making mine a little bit bigger than the bite size because as you can see, I didn't use a lot of flour and I got a lot of mixture. Third one. Okay. 4. Oops. I don't like to make mess, so as I don't like to do a lot of cleaning up and cooking. And remember, guys, to separate because you don't want the dough to stick together. You don't want them to stick on one another. So just like so. And look at this big piece of saltfish. Oh my God, this looks yummy. Okay, so guys, I made them a little bit bigger. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 in here instead of 8. I'm just going to leave those on low heat to cook for a bit because I'm going to cut these open and show you guys. Over here, I'm going to show you guys that these are done. Okay, just take the camera over here. Okay, guys, now let me get a little dish. Let me get a little dish. Oh. Okay, guys, so this is the finished product, and I want to show you guys that they are done. That they are well done. Let me try. I'm gonna try this one. This nice one here. Okay. I'm going to cut into it. You don't have to cut into it. You can take up the whole thing and bite into it, but guys, it's hot. It just came off the stove. So, okay, there you go. Make it look pretty. All right. Okay, now I'm going to try this. It's hot. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is good. Look at the saltfish. Saltfish is coming out. This is so good. Guys, I have to make this right a Sunday morning for breakfast, a snack, or so the virus is is almost gone. You guys can invite your friends and family over and make this and just eat it with some fried plantain or a bottle of wine. It's fried. It's good. Okay? You guys, please remember to subscribe, share, and like if you want to see more videos like this. Okay? Share, subscribe, and like. Okay? And watch out for your notification button so that when I make more videos you'll get notified. You just click on it and watch. Anyway, guys, from Everything Very, thank you for watching. Take care. Have a blessed Sunday.